What are some of the key metrics that you guys are looking at, and what types of tools are you using to gather these metrics? Are they built in-house? Are they third-party tools? Combination of the two?
The data is the most important piece. So we use some third-party tools, but I like to make sure that we have our tools pulling in the data, that we have our own little master business intelligence database from Facebook and from YouTube and all these things. So I think there's a mix. Not everyone has a development team. So you're going to have to kind of mix and match as it makes sense for you. But I do feel that the data is everything. And so owning as much as possible your snapshot of what your content is doing is critical. And then being very careful about who you give access to and what segment of your data you're giving access to, because everyone's after the same thing, is who's on what network, how are you doing, is this content working, is this content not working, and there's always a mix, but it's got to be careful about how that mix works for your business.
It really depends what tools we recommend on the client and their familiarity with analytics, their level of expertise. There are tools out there that are extremely powerful, extremely configurable, and very, very hard to learn. And if you know that there's a product owner there who is going to have to teach themselves this complicated tool to answer any questions, it's not worth the level of power there. It's better to find a tool with great built-in reporting, really easy for them to run their own reports. Whereas if there's a team where there's a whole floor of data scientists somewhere and they're going to be the ones crunching the numbers and they're going to be the ones reporting, they can kind of use those more involved platforms. I found personally in my own company, I don't want to be the bottleneck for finding insights in the data. I don't want it to be so hard for people to look at the data that they feel like they have to ask me to know how many people are on this operating system, how many people are watching videos in portrait versus landscape, like questions that they should be able to probably look at really quickly, but in their mind, analytics are kind of this confusing realm that we need to go talk to the experts in. And so in that situation, I think easy to understand, easily readable third-party tools can be a huge benefit.